We close tonight with a marvel of a story. Ms. Marvel, to be precise. While she doesn't look like most superheroes, as Dahler tells us, for millions of Americans, her story hits close to home.
The universe of superhero comics is populated by outcasts, those who don't fit in but who protect the world anyway. But there's never been a comic superhero quite like this. Kamala Khan is just an average teen from Jersey City who happens to have shape-shifting abilities. She also happens to be Muslim. Sana Amanat is the series editor.
We didn't want to tell a story about a Muslim or a South Asian. We wanted to tell a story about a young individual coming into their own.
To tell that story, Amanat drew on her own childhood as a Muslim growing up in New Jersey.
I had this one instance where right after the first World Trade Center bombing, this kid came up to me and was like, hey, can you tell your people to stop attacking us? That was a big turning point in my life because it was the first moment where I realized I was the other.
She found solace in comic books, like the X-Men, which features a band of mutants who do good in the face of prejudice. In the first issue of Ms. Marvel, a nod to an earlier series by the same name, Kamala Khan shapeshifts into a blonde, blue-eyed hero before her father convinces her that she's perfect as she really is. It's a story that resonated with readers everywhere. That issue went through an unprecedented 7 printings and was a New York Times bestseller with over 20,000 copies.
First page of the comic is her smelling a BLT in the local convenience store. And bacon is forbidden in Islam. Right. It's just a moment where you are just trying to be something that you're not.
Diversity has always been really important in comics.
John Jay professor Jonathan Gray writes about comics and pop culture.
That Marvel is representing this character, at a time where we have some, divisive political rhetoric. I think that it shows that we can sort of embrace our diversity and not sort of be turned off by it.
Ms. Marvel has been a phenomenon, a sign of the character's importance to Marvel. The most recent issue of the franchise series, The Avengers, features Kamala Khan front and center. Amanat says their intention was never political.
We went in to try to tell a unique story of who Muslims are and who Muslims can be, but really about who a good person is.
In these stories, Marvel presents diversity as struggle and strength. Their corporate motto could well be, with great power comes great responsibility. Don Dahler, CBS News, New York.